What if you could design a new economic future for an entire nation? Not by just fixing the old systems, but by building a completely new engine right from the ground up. Well, today, we're diving into a proposal that aims to do exactly that. This whole blueprint is called the African Economic and Ecological Modernization Sphere, or EEMS for short. It's a massive, sovereign-level framework put forward by the Sriarya Group, and it's designed to be a total platform for national transformation. And really, the project kicks off with this fascinating question. It suggests a way to modernize that doesn't rely on, digging up existing wealth, but on growing new value, brand new value, directly from the land. So how on earth would that even work? Okay, so first things first, it's really crucial to understand that the EMS isn't being pitched as some kind of quick fix or a short-term investment. No, it's imagined as foundational, generational platform. We're talking about long-term structural change that aims to build up a nation's resilience for decades. The official definition really drives this home. See that phrase, sovereign aligned? That's a key detail. The whole goal is transformation using ecology and modern industry, all while strengthening the nation's control over its own future, instead of giving that control away to outside interests. And the scale of this vision, it is immense. The absolute minimum proposed size for one of these projects is 1 million hectares. Now, to put that into perspective for you, that's an area larger than some small countries. So yeah, this is not a pilot program. It's a massive nationwide undertaking. At the very heart of the EMS is this concept they call the four-pillar engine. Now, this isn't just a list of separate projects. You got to think of it as a single, interconnected system where each and every pillar actually fuels the next one. And this visual really shows you that crucial four-step flow. It all starts with a carbon sink, which then fuels eco-energy. That energy, in turn, powers eco-industry. And finally, all three of those work together to build and sustain the eco-city. No pillar can stand on its own. They're designed to be a completely interdependent system. So how does this engine actually make money? How does it generate value? Well, the entire economic model is designed as a chain that begins with the most fundamental asset there is, the land itself. So, Pillar 1, the carbon sink. This is the foundation for everything else. It involves large-scale ecological restoration and building sustainable plantations. And the key idea here, the real game changer, is that you're cultivating new biological assets. You're literally growing them instead of just extracting finite resources from the ground. And the benefits here, they go way beyond just economics. The plan outlines some really direct environmental and public health improvements. Everything from restoring the quality of the soil and enhancing biodiversity to improving the air quality through massive carbon sequestration. This is where you can really see that interconnected design in action. The land, the input, produces these new ecological assets. Those assets, like biomass, are then used to generate renewable eco-energy, and that reliable, affordable energy powers a brand new domestic eco-industry. It's a self-reinforcing loop where absolutely nothing is wasted. This quote really captures the core philosophy perfectly. Value is created, not removed. The economic foundation grows rather than depletes. In other words, instead of a model that just drains finite resources like mines or oil wells, this framework is designed to continuously grow the economic and ecological foundation, year after year after year. Okay, so you've built an ecological base and an industrial engine. Where does all of this lead? What's the end game? Well, the ultimate goal is the fourth pillar, creating a completely new, modern living environment for the nation's citizens. The eco-city is the culmination of the entire system. It's imagined not just as, a bunch of buildings, but as a smart, sustainable city where the urban design, the green energy, and the local industry are all working in harmony to improve human well-being. And you can see how the other pillars make all of this possible, right? The city is powered by that eco-energy pillar. The clean air is a direct result of the carbon sink plantations. It's designed from the ground up to be a place where economic growth translates directly into a higher quality of life for everybody. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. A project of this magnitude, it naturally raises some pretty big questions about funding and debt and who's in control. Well, the framework actually tackles these concerns head-on, with mechanisms designed to protect the host nation's sovereignty. A key piece of this is the Siammanussati Fund, which is explicitly structured as a grant, not a loan. It's funded from a share of the project's profits, and it's meant for social welfare.
things like healthcare and education, without creating a single dollar of sovereign debt for the country.
And the framework includes several other really critical safeguards for national autonomy. For example, it's designed to operate completely within the host country's laws, to avoid creating public debt, and to make sure the nation keeps full territorial control over the entire project area. But beyond all the ecology and the energy and the economics, the proposal argues that its most important legacy isn't something you can build with concrete or steel. It's really about investing in the nation's ultimate resource. And this quote shifts the focus entirely. The framework basically states that all the infrastructure and all the industry are simply tools for cultivating the true national asset, its people. This frames the entire project as a massive human capital initiative. And this is such a powerful clarification. The goal isn't just to create some jobs for a few years. No, it's about systematically building a skilled workforce. We're talking engineers, scientists, industrial managers, and innovators who can lead the country's future long after the initial construction is done. So the ultimate deliverable of the EEMS isn't just a shiny smart city or a new power grid. The true, lasting legacy is meant to be a generation of citizens who are empowered with the technical skills and the knowledge to sustain and build upon this new foundation, all by themselves. Ultimately, the African EEMS is presented as this complete, self-reinforcing blueprint for modernization, one designed to create value from the ground up while investing in people. The question it leaves us with is a really big one. Is this a truly new paradigm for development, or is it a vision just too grand to ever fully realize?